What's up, boss fam, and everybody else with a boss mentality? It's your boy DJ the Boss here, man, coming back at y'all with another video. As you can see, we at headquarters, man. It's a late night. It's like, man, what time is it? It's like 12:30 in the morning. Just finished up a night of cleaning and whatnot, man. But I got a good video for y'all today, man, about getting off the truck, hiring people, getting out of, just about getting out of the cleaning in your cleaning business, or getting off the truck if you're in lawn care or pressure washing and things like that, and do more working on your business instead of working in your businesses. That's what we all trying to do, is become, business owners instead of self-employed people. Or at least that's not what we all trying to do, but that's what I teach on. That's what I preach on my channel. So, but yeah, that's what we're trying to do, trying to be business owners and get out of doing the service ourselves so we can work on our business instead of working in our business. So that's what we got for y'all today, man. If you're new to the channel, you found a good channel, man, especially if you're trying to build a service business, especially a commercial service business, especially if it's commercial cleaning, 'cause that's what I do. But most of the principles to this type of business apply to any other type of commercial service business: lawn care, pressure washing, roof cleaning, garage door install, all of that. It's all the same, especially marketing and operations for the most part, and the systems that you should have in your business are all the same. And then on this channel, we're not trying to sell you anything. I'm not trying to sell you anything. Everyone here is just trying to build a community where we can learn from each other. I can learn from you, you can learn from me, and yeah, we can grow that way. So I share my information. You guys get to see everything that I do in my company and what's worked for me. You can either emulate or learn from my mistakes. And we also have conversations down in the comments, so make sure you comment below and join the conversation. And there's a lot of cool people in the comment section that are also trying to build their businesses, and so I'll learn from their experiences as well. And I share some whenever I find good information for you guys. So stick around. Embrace everything I used to. Things ain't bad as they used to. Trying to start a revolution, and I don't know what God has planned for my future, but I just want it all. I just want it all. I just want it all. What's up, boss fam? So, as you see in the title, getting off of the truck, no more cleaning for me. Actually, not quite. So, last video you guys saw that we were doing interviews and hiring some people back on the staff. We had a bunch of employees before. Company got a little bit too big, out of control, made some mistakes, didn't have all my systems in place, so it was hard to scale. But now, scaling back up. And so, made some new hires. The first set of new hires are going to start on this weekend coming up. So it's Monday right now. It's Sunday. It's Monday now because it's after midnight, but it was, Sunday night. And yeah, so this weekend will be two of the new hires first night. And so I'm going to have them take over a few of the accounts, and actually most of the accounts, and I'm going to go ahead and continue to service one of the accounts for 2 nights. So the new condo that you guys remember we got in the other building, I'm gonna continue to service that one until I figure out the exact system that I want to implement there, because it's slightly different than everything else that we do. So I want to make sure I have the system in place so that I can adequately train my employees to service that facility later on. So I'm gonna still be doing that one. It's only every other week on Monday, and then I'm also gonna work on Wednesday at one of the other sites that we have. But aside from that, put those guys to work, get them trained up, and it's gonna give me a lot more time so I can finish working on that training program, which is the cheesiest thing that I've ever done, sitting around recording training videos, and it's just cheesy. There's no way to get around being cheesy doing that type of stuff. But it's not almost done. I'm still at the very beginning of getting it done. So once I get that done, I will feel a lot better about my employee onboarding system as a whole. And that's not the only thing that goes into it, but I'm learning that it's a big part, and it's actually a big reason why we had to downsize in the first place, because I didn't have a very well thought out training system to kind of get new employees on and trained quickly, and out on the field where they can service clients by themselves without me. And so it got really hard to scale, because I can't be in 4 places at once. And so And once you get over 6 figures, you kind of start needing to be at more than one place at a time if you plan on getting any bigger. And so that's kind of where we were. We took a step back, and now I went back to cleaning all of the facilities by myself and some with Maddie for the past, it's been 2 months, so we can kind of get over that hump and pocket some of that money to fix some of the things that went wrong with that deal that we had messed up after we kind of had that growth. And now we're getting back to, working on the business and not in the business, so that it's going to give me more time to actually go and finish that training system, so that as we continue to grow and bring on more employees, that it's in place and it's easier and it's quicker. And so that's what I want to do. I want to make it as easy as possible to kind of get people on so that they can be trained and doing work for us, so that we can continue to grow. And yeah, that's the plan. So, but that's a key thing, is you want to be able to do the more high paying, high value activities in your business. Let's see if we can get this camera right. And not the actual work, because you'll burn yourself out. I mean, even if you love cleaning, you can clean for 50, 60, 70 hours a week if you want to. And yeah, you can make decent money, but it's very hard to scale that because you're only one person. And the more you are doing that, the less time you're gonna have and the less energy you're gonna have to put towards doing things like hiring people. And yeah, in the beginning, it's gonna take away some revenue from you personally. But if you're pricing your services right, kind of in the scheme of how I showed in one of my other videos about pricing. If you haven't seen that, go watch that video. But yeah, if you're pricing your services right, then you'll have no problem once you are trying to scale, getting out of the cleaning and putting someone in place, and not having to see so much of the money leaving your pocket. It actually shouldn't change. So, but that's pretty much, that's pretty much it. So you want to do that so that you have time for marketing, advertising and things like that, brand building, networking. You can't do all that and learn all that if you're still growing like we are. You don't have the money to shell out to just outsource all of these things. So you have to become a practitioner in all of these different avenues of your business. You got to wear all these different hats. And there's no way around it. In the beginning, that's all you have. You either have money in the beginning and you can pay for everything, which is, I don't even think that's the best way to go. I mean, it can work, it does work, but or you have your time and your energy and your effort, and that's what a lot of us have to put in, is your energy and your effort in the beginning. And that's free. And there's free ways you can do everything. I'm the king of free. So if you want to learn how to do it for free, hit me up and I'll tell you how to do it for free. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna make that a segment, actually. So you guys hit me up. Let me know what you're having trouble with financially in your business, that you're trying to figure out how to do it in your business. Aside from supplies, I don't think there's a way to get free supplies. But as far as anything else about the operations of your business, it can, for the most part, be done for free. From accounting software to training software to everything. Everything. You can get it all. You can start off with it all for free. So, and this I know for a fact because I had to. Especially there's free marketing out there that works really well. There's free advertising that works really well. Networking is free. Grinding is free. So you can always grind. You don't need money for everything. So. And that's what you have in the beginning. So that's what a lot of us are starting out with. So you got to wear all these different hats and be good at these things so that you can go and apply them. And it's also so that you can know what you're talking about when you do have the money to go and outsource these activities. And then you can, so you're not getting messed over, or you're not paying too much, because you'll be like, yeah, no, screw you, I'll just do it myself. But that's the benefits of that. And that's what scares a lot of people away from business, is because they'll get to a point where they can't afford to implement something else into their business. But it only means that you have to learn to become a practitioner and then actually put that hat on and dive fully into it. that you can actually, you know, get it done and grow to that level where you can actually, you know, put someone in place to do that for you. You know, sometimes it's the only way to go about it, because we don't have, you know, some of us don't start off with that capital. And if you do have it, then I mean, you should be, you know, you should be hitting the ground running with it and putting all of your dollars to use the best you can, and putting your money back into your business as much as you can. So, but that's pretty much it. You know, once you know, put on all these different hats, you need to be, those are the hats that you need to be wearing, and you're not going to even be able to put on, you know, those second or third hats completely if you're doing the most, you know, the number one thing of hours that you bill for. If you're on the bottom doing the actual work that you bill for, you can only bill so many hours, because you're booking the hours to yourself, and you can only work 24 hours in a day if you want to work, you know, a whole 24-hour day. But most of us, that's not why we got into this, you know. So, but that's my whole spiel on it. I'm not gonna rant and blow you guys' ear off, man. I am a practitioner of this stuff, and actually, you know, small confession, this whole channel is only another avenue for me to be a practitioner on the things that I want to work on, like you know, marketing and building a community around an idea or something like, or, you know, anything, so that I can use that in my business, and you know, I'll do things like, you know, run ads against this content, and see how it reacts to when I go to do marketing for my company or other companies. You know, so I can use that knowledge in case of what I learned from, you know, this other entity that I'm creating here through this channel. So, but yeah, things like that. You just gotta do it. You gotta put on those hats, and you gotta work on your business and not in your business. And there's no way to do that there's no way to work on your business if you are completely dived into, you know, pushing the mower, or you know, having the wand, or if you're the one on the truck. It's not efficient. So, but it's not a problem to be there, and so that's why I'm glad that I started this journey at a time where we kind of, you know, had to downsize. I'm glad you guys kind of got to see how it was right before. I didn't have, because I'm one of the worst vloggers in the world, I have no footage of when things got busy, because when they get busy, you don't have time to kind of pull out your phone and record. But that's also a result of me not having the correct systems in place to kind of free up my time. So, but I'm glad that it's at a point where you guys can actually see it go from, you know, just me working to see that it's possible for you to kind of step back and get off the truck. And it's just a grind, and you have to make that time for it. So, and it's imperative. Otherwise, you will be on the truck forever, and you will retire as a cleaner, or a lawnmower, or a pressure washer. You'll die with that wand in your hand, or you will retire with that wand in your hand and wonder where all your time went. But yeah, that's my spiel, man. I love you guys, man. I ain't gonna talk your ear off tonight, man. Y'all get some rest. Peace.